What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And today, we're back at our second home. That's Burger King, and it's because they just brought back their tacos for the first time in a very long time. So look at these sweet wrappers that they come in, by the way. I really like that. I'm gonna have to get a couple unused ones on my way out for the collection. But these tacos, very similar to the Jack in the Box tacos in terms of kind of the execution. It's a tortilla that is deep fried with the meat in it, and inside has lettuce. Now they use shredded cheese, not sliced cheese, like with Jack in the Box, and then some meat. Not a ton of meat, but they got it. So that's what these bad boys look like. They're $1 a piece. So you really can't argue with the price. You know, Burger King for a long time, especially when they were doing those, the King Collection sandwiches, the sourdough bread sandwiches, they were coming out with a lot of stuff that was kind of premium priced, $5, $6, $7, $8 and up. And with, the mozzarella sticks coming out at $1.49, these coming out at $1 a piece. These are good, kind of add-on products, and I think that's kind of a cool direction. Ryan, there's your taco. Yeah. So the taco sauce comes on it, but then if you're looking for something to the side, they also have this salsa del sol. So I'll try it with and without, but cheers, Ryan. Much crispier than a Jack in the Box taco.
Oh, yeah.
So the Jack in the Box taco, this meat section tends to liquefy, which I actually have grown to kind of like. But this is a lot more of a light and airy taco. You can actually see puff air holes in it, It's different. It's surprisingly different considering how similar of an item that they are and how similar the approach is. But it's pretty good. I like the hot sauce they use a lot.
Mm-hmm. That tortilla.
It's good.
So different.
Yeah. I do think that I like the overall flavor profile of Jack in the Box better, I think. But I like that this is different enough that you could have one for lunch and one for dinner. You know what I mean? It's they really are pretty different. They're pretty good, but the tortilla here, it feels higher quality. The meat is still kind of what you get on the fast food tacos that are fried like that. But, lettuce is fine. I think the hot sauce is pretty good. I might actually prefer the hot sauce to the Jack in the Box hot sauce. What do you think, Ryan?
Yeah.
It's pretty solid. And, having the shredded cheese instead of the sliced cheese, there are advantages and disadvantages, but I'd say when you're tasting it, it tastes pretty good. Yeah. So that kind of covers everything that's in it. As a whole, my impression is for $1, not too bad. It is priced a little bit higher than a Jack in the Box taco, but really, I think this is really just designed as a, you get a sandwich here and you get this as an add-on. For me, I really only like maybe 4 or 5 French fries with my meal. So I would much prefer to have a rodeo burger and a taco than to have a rodeo burger and a small fry that I eat a third of. So I think this is actually a pretty good call. Look, these have been out again and again and again, dating back to the 80s. They've kind of come and gone in little tiny regional pockets. They weren't even introduced nationally until 2008. They weren't super successful at the time, and they haven't come back in a while. It was kind of surprising to hear that they were getting the treatment back, but they haven't even mentioned it on their Twitter. So today's July 8th. They haven't mentioned it on their Twitter. They haven't mentioned it on their YouTube channel. So not getting a real big push, and that's probably because of the pricing point. I know they're doing a lot of work with Stranger Things and stuff right now, including this really sweet crown.
Yeah.
So shout out to them on a well-designed promotion there. But the tacos aren't getting a ton of love right now, but I think that they actually did a pretty darn good job. And I'm also very excited that the next round of BK new menu items is going to be the pulled pork sandwich. So it's actually already in stock at our local Burger King, and I guess in a few days they're going to actually be training their employees on it and rolling it out, so you will be seeing a review of that from us. But gimmick grade. Look, gimmick grade of a taco, maybe not super great, but it's not done all that much at burger-based fast food places. I think that the packaging that it comes in is kind of neat. I mean, it looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna give the gimmick a 6 out of 10. I'm feeling pretty good about the gimmick. Yeah. The taste, look, for the price, it's tough to beat. This is a good solid addition to the menu.
I like that it doesn't have that deep fried taste like a Jack in the Box taco.
And it's not real oily.
Yeah,
I got a little bit of oil, which is to be expected, but not overwhelmingly so.
It's also not a gut grenade like a
Yeah,
Jack's taco.
you know, I gotta give it a pretty high score. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
Nice.
I really like them. And I'm gonna do one bite with the salsa del sol. So, cheers. Pretty good. Definitely a solid 8 out of 10 outing for them. And something I'm pretty happy about. I'm definitely looking forward to doing the pulled pork sandwich as soon as that comes out. So, but we got tons of on-location stuff that we just did, that we're about to do. So we're going to be staying busy here at the CTC review. So, of course, until next time, I will miss you until I see you. I'm going to go get me some of these wrappers.
Yeah.